Okay then, welcome back. It's your guy, Tonii the Shooter, the videographer, photographer, editor, director, entertainer, that guy. And you're tuned into a new episode of Locked and Loaded, where I review, react, and break down videos from artists you may know, some you don't. So if you like to get entertained, you like to get inspired, you like to get educated, this is the show you need to be tapped into. You know what to do. Get your snacks, do what you do to relax, kick back, and tune in. Okay then. Woo. Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Tonii, and I'm here. Man, what's shoot at? Man, y'all always late, man. What's up, dog? Man, you think you ain't showing up late, man? We got a show to do, man.
Man, I had to put my fit on, bro. What is wrong
Man,
with
I
you?
ain't
Bro? I
trying
had
to
to put
hear
my
that,
fit
bro.
on, bro. Can I put it on?
Always trying to make
Can I
no
put it on for the
appearance,
people?
man. I ain't trying to hear that, bro.
Can I put it on for the people,
Bro,
though?
can we get the business?
Yeah,
Can
I'm
we
ready.
get the
I'm
business?
always ready, bro. Stop.
Man,
Come on, let's go
man.
then. You know who it is? The shooter, baby.
Damn.
Stop all that damn whining, too. All that damn whining, man. Just hate because I got it on.
Alright, y'all. So for this episode, we're going to do something a little bit different. I know y'all used to me breaking down and reacting and reviewing music videos, but we're not doing music videos today. You know what I'm saying? Today, we're going to be reviewing and reacting to a video I found on YouTube. It is called The Wildest Conspiracy Theories in Rap. I just found it on YouTube and I was just like, I ain't never seen this video. I'm kind of big on conspiracy theories, and I just thought it'd be some cool creative content to do. You know what I'm saying? So we finna tune in and see what these folks talking about with the conspiracy theory, because it's been a ton of them for the past, boy, since I can remember. So without further ado, let's tune in.
Conspiracy theories are one of the most interesting rabbit holes on the internet, from mysterious devil worshipping to getting cloned. One thing that's certain is that rap fans spare no detail to imagination when it comes to these, and they love them. And it got so wild that Drake had to show up to XXXTentacion's trial because of a family conspiracy that was found on the internet.
man.
And recently, they've just been getting crazier and crazier. My name is Rashad Fashir, and today, we're gonna dive into the craziest rap conspiracies, starting off with Juice WRLD and how his old label allegedly took him out.
Damn, R.P. Juice.
The first rapper who fans have made conspiracy theories about is none other than Juice WRLD, and most of the conspiracy theories are around Juice WRLD's sudden and unexpected passing in 2019. The most popular being that Juice WRLD's label purposely got him killed. When it originally happened, a lot of facts were hidden, and it was clear the whole story wasn't told, as there was an ongoing legal situation. So fans were already suspicious, and when Juice WRLD's girlfriend explained that the details were not being revealed, the theory that Juice WRLD's label conspired to get rid of him became pretty popular, and supported by quite a bit of evidence.
I've been quiet for the past year and a half. Everything like that, which I cannot speak upon at this moment, but I will.
But why would Juice
Cap all
WRLD's
in
label,
her
who he had
face.
made millions of dollars for, want to get rid of him, right? Well, there are a couple of reasons. The first is that Juice WRLD was reportedly thinking of leaving his label. See, Juice WRLD's contract was notorious for how bad it was, and his label also served as his management, taking another whopping 50% of his earnings. But Juice's contract with his label...
Damn! 50% though? 50? Yeah! Shit, I mean, he was going crazy, like, he was going crazy, but 50% though, bro? Damn.
Lil Baby, the man he signed to, was coming to an end. And afterward, Juice presumably would have signed a much more fair deal directly to a label, as Lil Baby's label, Grade A, would no longer be able to afford re-signing an artist as big as Juice WRLD had gotten. Or Lil Baby's cut would have been significantly reduced, as Juice WRLD no longer needed him as much. So if Juice WRLD had left Grade A, which it looked like he was, or at least was going to, Lil Baby would be making much less money. But if something were to happen to Juice WRLD, under contract, they could do whatever they want with the rest of his music. And his family would most likely re-sign with the label, which is what they did. But why would they do this, right? Did they really care about money that much? According to multiple sources, yes. Juice WRLD's best friend Max and his girlfriend said that Juice WRLD got into multiple arguments with his label manager and Lil Baby because they would force him to record on beats he didn't like just to profit the label. Lil Baby's new artist, the Kid Laroi, also left Lil Baby because he was taking too much of a cut.
They trying to blow him up.
The fans began speculating that since nearly all of Lil Baby's net worth came from Juice WRLD's music, and the record label would try to cut him out, he had a problem, which he decided to solve. Furthermore, after Juice WRLD, a clause that every artist contract in the music industry has kicked in, which says until an artist recoups all the money owed to a label, all the earnings would go to the label before the family. In this case, the label was Lil Bibby. So according to fans, Juice WRLD's management and label, Grade A, set him up the night of his passing. And I'm not gonna lie, there's some pretty solid evidence. First, there's a deleted tweet by Juice WRLD's girlfriend saying, the medical reports released by his label were incorrect, inferring that there was some sort of cover-up by Juice's label, saying, it's a catch-22. It's not correct, medically. Firsthand in my arms. The police report is trash. What she was saying was, Juice WRLD's last moments on Earth were in her arms, and she knew what had happened. And the police report was incorrect. And what she admitted confirmed fans' suspicions that there was a hinted cover-up by Juice's label. But the real incriminating evidence came from a video that was leaked of her speaking on the situation. She explained that she'd been keeping what happened that night to Juice WRLD to herself because she was afraid.
I've been quiet for the past year and a half, and to myself, took myself away from everyone because
And that people knew what was going to happen to Juice.
Why wouldn't you expose the truth though? Why you took him?
what happened the day before Jared passed,
Unless you was a part
and the
of
day
the
that Jared
crime.
passed, and everything like that, which
And that if she spoke about it publicly, keep in mind this was a private video she sent a fan page, she would be in danger.
I cannot speak upon at this moment, but I will. I just have to make sure that I am safe. So please, one, don't show anyone this, but two, know that you guys have my full support because
But here's what really is interesting and incriminating. She said that while Juice WRLD was alive, she told him repeatedly that Juice WRLD was becoming a liability to his label once he had recorded thousands of songs, and he wouldn't be needed any longer, encouraging him to leave.
literally send us up every day and be like, don't go record. They don't need us. They don't need you. Like, we made so many songs that we're a liability being here.
And the night Juice WRLD passed, he was also targeted and was supposed to go out with them.
They didn't think I was gonna make it through this year. There's been plenty of times they tried and tried their hardest to make sure I wasn't gonna be here, and I pushed and kept going because of this reason only.
And she would have to make sure she's safe before she spoke on the full situation. She also said that the label was very greedy.
It's always been about money.
I believe that
They made
though.
enough money
I believe that.
to
The labels be greedy as hell now.
this issue.
So she made some serious accusations against Grade A, gave a justification, and she was the closest person to Juice while he was alive.
Yeah.
Fans also found out that Juice
And
WRLD might
kept
have
him geeked, though.
suspected his label
She
was
always
after
kept
him.
that boy
In his
geeked
songs,
up.
sometimes he says, I know they want me so I'm taking meds until I fall on the floor. I don't know who to call anymore. And fans on the internet explained that Juice WRLD was alluding to the label wanting him gone. Another reason why fans were skeptical about Grade A is it was already proven that they had lied. The story just didn't add up. Juice WRLD supposedly took a bunch of substances to hide the incriminating evidence on the plane, but there were pounds underneath the plane, so they would be caught regardless. And there definitely would have been some.
Yeah, facts. They was hit regardless though. All them P's, and I got that fire on there too. Yeah, y'all was going down regardless though. It wasn't no running around on that one right there, Jack.
On the plane that would become the fall guy, as Juice WRLD had more than a couple of groupies. And according to the police report, which everyone swore by, aka the people on Juice's label, they said they saw Juice WRLD take nothing, which of course couldn't be true. But after that, Juice WRLD's girlfriend went ghost on the whole situation, so fans never got the full truth. So after all of this, Lil Baby got Juice WRLD's catalog, one of the largest rap catalogs of the 21st century, worth tens of millions, if not at least a couple $100 million. And to this day, the label is still making a ton of money, millions, and milking Juice WRLD's legacy for everything it's got. Another theory fans have is that Juice WRLD planned his departure, which sounds crazy, but it actually came from Juice WRLD. On April 24th of 2017, Juice WRLD tweeted, "My goal is to get overly famous for a couple of years, then fake my." In Juice WRLD's breakout song, All Girls Are the Same, he says, "I'm a jealous boy, I really feel like John Lennon." The night everything took place, he boarded the private flight around 11 p.m. on December 8th of 2019. John Lennon was on December 8th, 1980 at 11 p.m. Furthermore, on Juice WRLD's song Legends, he says, "We ain't making it past 21." But what really made fans think this was real was when Juice WRLD's close friend Clever supposedly confirmed he was still alive. Clever and Juice WRLD were good friends, and Juice even put Clever on his sophomore album. Fast forward to 2021, and Clever revealed the tracklist for his new album, Crazy, where fans noticed that if you read the first letter of every song name on the tracklist, it says, Juice WRLD is still alive. So, do you think this is real? Personally, I just think Juice WRLD's ex-management / label is just really greedy and milking his legacy for every drop, but there's no way they got rid of him. That's just insane. The next rapper, or rappers I should say, that have conspiracy theories floating around their names are Drake and XXXTentacion. And this is probably one of the most popular theories that has been out there on the internet in rap. The theory is that Drake was the one that killed XXXTentacion. And it got so out of hand at one point that the defense lawyer for X's murderers even managed to get the judge to court order Drake to testify in court for X's case. But if you're unfamiliar with X, you might be wondering, why in the world would Drake X, and how did it get this out of hand? Well, while X was alive, him and Drake had a very public beef. Drake and X's beef began when Drake was previewing his song KMT. And a lot of people noticed Drake's flow sounded eerily similar to X's flow on Look at Me, a smash hit on SoundCloud at the time. And Drake actually spoke about the allegations on a radio show. But what a lot of fans don't know is before that, Drake had not only known about X, but actually had reached out to collaborate, which was revealed by X's former manager, the infamous Adam22, in a podcast.
Minutes before the Adam
managed X?
DJ Carnage about X. Drake was asked about it in that DJ somebody interview, some interview he just did, and he acted like he never heard the song before.
Wait, Drake did?
Yeah,
Drake
on
Beats One, yeah.
And believe it or not, Drake was even asked
Adam
if he was
ain't
going to
really
handle
say
X while X was alive, and apparently he said no.
I always say no, and this time he just gave me a shrug, like it's whatever, because he took it.
So why would he do it, right? Well, the most shocking piece of evidence comes from X himself, and this is where all the theories likely spawn from. You see, while they were beefing, X made an Instagram post saying, "If anyone tries to kill me, it was at Champagne Poppy." That's Drake's Instagram app. "I'm snitching right now." And of course, months later, X was killed. But it's a lot more than, they were beefing while X was alive, and then Drake took him out. According to fans, there are tons of sneak disses in Drake's music after X's death, where Drake is directly referring to taking X out, taunting him, and even admitting to the crime. The first sneak diss was supposedly on Travis Scott and Drake's smash hit, where Drake said, "My dog would probably do it for the Louis belt. That's just all he know. He don't know nothing else. I tried to show him. Yeah, I tried to show him." Fans explained Drake was saying his goons would kill and rob someone for a Louis belt. The same thing that happened to X. These lyrics were supposedly Drake describing the crime. But it didn't end there. Drake would address the beef more and more, allegedly, of course. In Drake's album with 21 Savage, he made the most clever diss on X ever. In his song, On BS, he said, "Damn, maybe I should do 20, maybe I should break that 20. Do a 10, maybe I should break that 10. Do a 5, then if it gets live, do a 5 again." But a fan noticed that if you break a 20, you get 2 10s. Add 2 5s, you get another 10. 10, 10, 10 is XXX in Roman numerals. The lyrics are followed by Drake saying if he held his tongue on that live, he'd be alive again.
Everybody in OVO, what's up, Drake, mom? I want some tapioca pudding.
And when you bring it all together, it's pretty crazy. It's basically Drake saying that if X hadn't dissed him on Instagram Live, he still might have been alive. Of course, did Drake actually add the subliminal messaging to his lyrics consciously? I don't know. But when it came to the actual rumors, Drake never really addressed it on records. He was asked about biting X's flow, and he acknowledged he knew who X was, but when it came to the theories, he never really spoke on it. However, very recently, Drake addressed it pretty directly, according to fans at least, on his song 8am in Charlotte, where he lays it out in the clear, referencing the theories. On the song, Drake says, "Conspiracy theories start floating around like the Kennedy guy," referencing how everybody has a theory on Kennedy's same way they have theories on him. But the real nail in the coffin for this theory was another song on the album called Daylight, where he rapped, "I wasn't there when they caught the body. The police think I bought the body."
Hey, that one right there though, he lost it a little bit with that one though. He started talking real crazy on that though.
So low-key, I'm happy they got somebody. To fans of X, this was Drake admitting he was responsible for X and glad they caught someone else. And in the beginning of 2023, Drake was ordered to appear in court by the judge in X's murder case. According to the defense lawyer, X's suspects were even allegedly in Drake's God Plan music video, and X's mom said that she was worried about X the day he passed because of his feud with Drake. Drake failed to show up for the first deposition, and afterwards the judge excused him, So is this theory real? Definitely not in my opinion, because Drake is so big and has so many fans that there are tons of conspiracies surrounding him.
You gonna act like Drake
For
ain't not that
example,
judge,
another popular one is that Drake has been using AI to make his music and hasn't been making music himself for years.
An AI music generator. It's been out for a long time. You know how the Drake song is getting sued? There's a theory now. And using it? He's been using it, bro. What? Been using it, bro. When the tech finally dropped, that's probably when he dropped it, just to test it out. A single out of nowhere like that? Yeah. And a beat like that? Interesting, huh?
As a rapper that big, at that point, you're mentoring about retirement, you have all this money. What are you gonna do? Work smarter.
Exactly.
And there are plenty about X too. For example, some fans believe that X is still alive to this day. After X passed, a lot of fans thought he was still alive, for real. For example, on the popular show The Breakfast Club, a fan phoned in and claimed that X was still alive, and all the news was just about a scene he had shot for his music video, and that he had proof.
I was hearing you guys talking about the XX Tentacion situation. So I was on Facebook this morning, and basically the whole scenario with the whole fact that he's not even true. He shot that scene for a music video.
Okay.
That's what he was saying on Facebook Live.
So he's not.
He is not true.
Okay.
And despite the host trying to explain the truth, the fan wouldn't budge.
Why you the only person that know this, sir?
Why are the police reporting that he is? They took him to the hospital.
He is not true. He was on Facebook Live last night saying that he had shot that scene for a music video.
Okay. Tony.
But you see, this isn't just one fan. It was many others on the internet who also claimed that X was alive. And an outraged Charlemagne said,
The disregard for other people's lives via social media is not normal. And the fact that people don't even know what's real and fake anymore is troubling. Why people, that's sad. When people have zero clue what reality is anymore. We have reached a dangerous place in our society, and that's why people pull out news sparingly and correctly, but this has become our life so much that we aren't even able to recognize reality from fantasy and fact from fiction. People are allowed to go on their devices and be whoever they want and say whatever they want, and there are rarely any consequences to the recklessness that so many of us display via social media. We have normalized so many things that shouldn't be normal. Clue what reality is anymore. We have reached a dangerous place in our society, and that's why people pull out their phones to record these tragic situations.
So yeah, a lot of these theories are crazy and delusional. The final rapper on this list is Yeet, and he has a ton. But the most interesting conspiracy theory is the theory that Yeet is a devil worshipper, and he sold his soul to the devil for the riches and fame. Rappers being called devil worshippers is nothing new, the most famous recent example being Lil Uzi.
Have you heard about this conspiracy theory that's going on online right now? That basically people think that Lil Uzi Vert spells out to Lucifer?
Yeah, I'll be seeing that.
What do you think about that?
I don't know. I go to church every Sunday.
Yeet's devil references began when he dropped his album I'm So Me in 2019. And this time, the album cover depicted Yeet playing chess with the devil. The devil is coming out on top, and Yeet is struggling to fight his demons. And on the side, you see a large pile of money, implying if the devil wins, he has to sell his soul. But it's more than just imagery. A couple years later, fans found something much more interesting. In the same album, the 12th track is called Roxy, and the 13th track is Intro to 2022. And what would you know? In the beginning of 2022, Yeet sold out the Roxy Theater in LA, and it was even shut down because of how many people showed up, which fans claim was the doing of the devil. But where fans really got the idea that he was a devil worshipper was when he admitted to it, allegedly, on a smash hit, Money So Big. On Money So Big, he said, "About to tell you how I'm doing this. I got the devil on my phone. He told me keep doing this. Yeah, devil taught me how to get rich." A pretty clear implication. And as of right now,
yo, man, I mean, bro, it's just for likes and clicks and people to tune in, man. I don't really be thinking like artists really be too deep into that, bro. I don't really be going for that shit, man.
There's even more. Take a look at this picture. You probably noticed Yeet flexing a lot of cash, but pay attention to his arm. That's a sigil tattooed on his arm. Sigils are an inscribed or painted symbol considered to have magical power, and each sigil has a different desired outcome. The closest sigil to Yeet's is this one, the Naki sigil, meant to bring you wealth and earthly desires. You can also customize sigils, which is what Yeet had done, meaning he had added his own secret twist to it. And fans thought, if you use an occult magical symbol and have it tatted on you, you might believe in devil worship. But being a devil worshipper wasn't the only explanation fans came up with for Yeet's massive success and come up. Other fans believed he was a celebrity dealer, and that's how he got all his connections.
How the f*** has Yeet done what he's done?
I actually have a theory. He probably sold
to some famous people or some shit. Because like, how do you get a photo with Drake when no one knows who you are? But you never know. I
like that one right
somehow use those connections from being a dealer to finesse a music career.
How he got famous through Yeet or something. I don't know. There was like in an interview and he was like, yeah, I didn't know what kind of music I wanted to make. And then I went to Atlanta and these producers were like, make this. And I was like, dope. You know, like
how it happened.
I mean, on some level, bro, like
the lamest.
You know,
And he just had like a cover story with Complex.
I don't know Yeet. I'm just saying.
There's another theory where fans believe that Yeet carefully wove in a Juice WRLD tribute. At the end of Yeet's verse in his song Double, he raps, hold up 777, park that back up like I'm double heaven. Hold up triple deuces, 777, 777, and triple deuces 222. If you add 777 and 222 together, that equals 999, which is Juice WRLD's number. And then he ends it with, all juices and speak to heaven. But whether or not Yeet actually meant this is kind of up to debate. The last interesting conspiracy theory about Yeet is that he's an alien. It started when a fan noticed that in one of his snippets, you could hear Yeet saying, I'm from outer space, saying, does anybody hear it or is it just me? And a lot of fans agreed with him. Yeet is a little weird, but after this, some of those fans began to think he was an alien. And there's more to this as well. In an interview, Yeet had previously said that he had met aliens, and prior to that, he had posted a story saying, when I was young, I seen an alien and they told me what to do. That's all I remember for real. And later on, he confirmed this, saying, that was real. It was real. I won't go into much detail because I'm not sure if they want me to talk about this right now. The aliens, I mean. I will say one thing though. Everything before that feels fake. Sometimes I think I'm not even from here because I have dreams about other planets. So fans were like, yeah, he's an alien. So are any of these actually real? Honestly, I don't believe a single one. To me, they're all pretty crazy and far-fetched, but I do see how people fall into these rabbit holes. When you take all the evidence and put it together, sometimes it can look pretty feasible. But when you zoom out and take a step back, you're like, yo, this is crazy. The issue is, these people don't do that. Anyways, that's it for this video. My name is Rashad Bashir. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.
Man, look, man, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Do I believe some of these? Kinda. I ain't gonna say which one I believe for my own reasons, but like at least one of these might be real though. I ain't gonna hold y'all, you know what I'm saying? But hey man, y'all get in the comments. Y'all let me know which ones y'all think real. Y'all let me know if y'all believe in conspiracy theories. And let me know, you know, which videos y'all want to see me react to, break down, review. This shit crazy. This shit was crazy. Until next time though, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. One love. Gone.